Hello guys, welcome back. If you have ever wondered how the pro sequence and how to get at the level so you can sequence like a pro, let's keep going on this small little sequencing guide I will make. I will use Miraidon for this example because I think Miraidon is the one where sequencing matter one of the most stakes and is so clear to show. So I will go into a ranked game to show it. And this will be Master Ball tier, so it's in the top of the TCG live ladder. And hopefully you guys will see pretty clear what I mean when I say sequencing really does matter. So for me right on, the thing you need to be the most aware of is your generators. You need to make them hit. Okay, tails, that's ideal. Always go second with me right on, because that's the way you can attach fastest and attack first. So let's see, this hand is actually really good. So we will set Reikyu into active, Iron Hands on bench, and wait. The reason I don't put bundle down is maybe I don't need it, depends on the matchup. If it's a Snorlax stall, fuck bundle, we are not gonna use it. So, sequencing always depends on matchup. Okay, this is Gouging Fire, that means we need to get my secret box in play quick. I will use this one for Squawk ability, for a Shield Zone for a secret box, where I will discard Devo Bundle Boss. A Devo Bundle Boss. Because we have plenty of draw power still. Plenty of draw power. Which is something you need to think about already now. Because it's even not my turn yet. But if I don't think about what is the right way to play this. So we hopefully footed. There's no need to use that yet. We start up with checking. Squawk is here. Free me Rhydons, we have Mewtwo, okay. Let's see. Secret box is here, Area 0 is here. So most likely we hit a way to get a Miraidon into play. Or we will hit it. Because I will use this. Actually, let's Squawk and Seize here. Because there's higher probability to get more downstream in our deck, okay. So we will get the Miraidon here. 10 units. Taking our Miraidon and Mewtwo. That's what we need right here, because then we access Area 0. With the second Miraidon, we take Miraidon, and we take Raikou. 180. Okay, and we need a way to hit harder. We take Zapdos. That's 210. Okay, so we are not able to one-shot here. Star Alchemy. Let's see. We will take Secret Box. We haven't played a supporter yet, so we are still pretty solid here. Discard this, because that's what we don't need. We take Arven. We take a Generator. We take Heavy Baton, and we take Academy at Night. Because we don't need the second stadium, we need to stack up the damage, and we need to do it hella fucking quick. Use Arven. Take Electric Generator. Heavy Baton onto hands. You might not use it, but attach it. That's one. And let's see, what does the most damage here? We attach it to you. Another generator, hit one more. So now we can attack for 210, which is really good here. Fleet-footed, see if we get something good. Just another energy, okay. So we retreat this Raikou, because we don't want it to die on active, and we use this one. The thing that matters in this matchup is quick attacks. We have Arven for next turn, so we have another generator next turn. Now we attack to end our turn, and let's go over what we have in the discard pile. So as you saw, it really mattered what we did. Okay, what should we discard? Squawk is useless now. We don't need 2 Miraidons. Enhance is not good in this matchup. But we discarded 4 energies, which is pretty solid. And 1 area 0, which I don't mind it, but it's could be better. Then 1 heavy baton. Like, if you look here, we have still 2 electric generators. We have 1 in deck and 1 in our prize cards. We have 4 energies out here and 3 in play. 1 in hand and 2 in on a Pokemon. So that means we know where 7 of our energy is. That means we need to get probably 2 out of here, and we should still have some in deck. We should have 8 in deck still. So that's something you need to be aware of when you think about sequence, is how much do you have in deck. Now when I play Arven next turn, I will check how much energy I have in deck. Okay, so here we will go up with Miraidon because we want to see what we can do here. Okay, Arven. So let's take the last generator. Yes. And let's make a search. We have Raichu still. We have 7 energies in deck. So that means 1 energy in prize cards, and I will not take Raichu. I want to hold that spot for Blood Moon Ursaluna. And we hit for 2, because I can't drain my deck more, and there's no need to use Academy, because else I can't retreat me right now. So we retreat, get Raikou into active, fleet-footed, just to search a little bit more, and that's a double turbo. And I'm not gonna use a double turbo this game because it doesn't add enough damage. Let's take 2 prizes and see what we get. Luminion is really good here, so is Area Zero. The reason I just was so focused on getting Academy at night was in play was also if he got the chance to hit a Pokestop again, it could be really disastrous. I think he has a pretty poor sequencing at the moment. So Luminion I would use for Arven. Get Miraidon into active, use Luminion for... No, we take Zapdos into active here. The reason we take Zapdos is to flip the price trade if he takes Raikou out here. Which he will be most likely, because with Earthen Vessel he took an Electric Energy. So he will KO Raging Bolt with Raging Bolt here. Oh, this is a loss. This is a loss I can see already now. But we will go over this deck, over this game individually. I will mute the video and then I will go over each step why I sequenced like I did, and I will also try with another deck and show you the difference from deck to deck in how you sequence. It all matters what are you searching for. What do you need, what is your win con, and how do you get to that win con. What I would have preferred was to hit 2 on both my electric generators, because then I could have hit harder earlier. Yeah, he win here. There's pretty much no way I win here, I think. If I flip price trade, let's actually think about this one. Might be an option, because he attacks here, discards 3 energy. That means his 1 fighting and 2 grass. Zapdos takes 2 energy to get out. Technically I can win here. We take Zapdos here. Area 0 doesn't help him, so let's get that. Luminion. Luminosine. Would you like to use Luminosine? Yes, I would. We grab Oven. Let's double check here. 9, 10. Okay, we grab Oven. I could also have researched for that, but I don't feel like that's the right play. Get Nest Ball. Use Nest Ball for... Wait, 15 cards in deck, 14. Flip the script. Could do the work in here. Let's use flip the script. There's so many options here, so... We use Miraidon first to get the Raichu out. As you see here, I search my deck as much as humanly possible. That's the Nest Ball, and that's the switch card. Which means Blood Moon will take a KO here. Okay, so there's still an option for winning here. If he can't KO Blood Moon. Which can be difficult, because Blood Moon takes 4 energy. I do think he KO... Wait, does he? I don't think he does, no. Okay. Oh, he Prime catches. Okay. GG. He KOs with Raging Bolt, it only takes 3 energy. Yeah, that's it. Conceded. Scoop it up. Okay, so now we will go this game step by step. What did I do to sequence how I did, and what could you change in your sequence? What are your goals with sequencing, and how do you learn to do it correctly? So, 1 second and I will be back with the sequencing. And we are back. Also, if some of you are unsure what I mean when I talk about sequencing, I mean when to play what cards and what are your goals with how you play it. So, we know our win condition in this matchup is to get Miraidon and Riku to hit hard and hit fast. We need to get the price trade ahead. We don't know the matchup at this point, where we just see this, but it's a Raging Bolt. It's not the easiest matchups in the world, but it can be won. Also, if you enjoy the content so far, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, it helps a ton. So yeah, let's go into it step by step, and I will explain what I could have changed to get an even better sequence, even though think I did a pretty decent job at sequencing this game. So first off, heads or tails, doesn't really matter. Here we get our first hand. So, first hand, we have Raikou, we have Iron Hands, we have a Nest Ball, and we have a Forest Sealstone. The reason we want to get Raikou into active is because it has a cheap read cost and has fleet footed, so we can actually draw more cards if needed. Hands is a good one to get on the bench in case it's a one price tag. We can pretty fast set it up, and we don't use bundle here because bundle is a control aspect I have added because how I like to play the game, but it's not needed for every matchup, so we keep it on hand in case we don't need it. TM Devo is also a tech card. So here we see the matchup. One thing you should think about when you see Raging Bolt as Miraidon is how do I take the first KO? Because this matchup really depends on that. The reason I didn't get the first KO this game was because he didn't have enough Pokemon in play for me to KO him. And I think that was a decision he made to, okay, we will wait on playing more. Or he was just really unlucky. One thing you could have added was accompanying fluid to make sure the enemy had enough cards in play. I don't have that as a take option, but some people will. Okay, so let's continue the video. So already here you see he used Earthen Vessel to get the fighting energy into his discard pile, which makes sense. I can't see his hand, so that's not gonna matter too much. And here it's my turn. As you see, first off, let's make the deck search. We need to get Squawk ability into play. We check the deck. That's one of the first things you should always do. And you have to make sure you have searched your deck through everything. What do you need? What's in the prize cards? Is there anything you will be missing from the prize cards? Like in this scenario, we knew we had an electric generator in the prize cards, so that's something to look out for. And we knew we had one of those stadiums in the prize cards. So now we attach and we Squawk and Seize. The reason I didn't attach the electric energy here is because if it's not needed and if I don't get my Area 0 underdepths up and playing, even though I can easily because I can take Secret Box. But we want to make sure we have as much draw when needed and we don't want to attach too early because we can also use one of our stadiums to add, put it on top and then draw it from there with electric generator and attach. So it's just no need to attach energy too early. If you still have more steps, wait with energy until the last step before attacking. Usually. Some games it will change depending on risk and reward and all that stuff. But in general, wait with attaching until you really need it. Here we Squawk and Seize. What we could also have done was play Bundle to use that to get the Bolt with no energy into active. The reason I didn't do it is because he has fighting in his discard pile. There's a lot of energy search in his deck. And with Sada he can take the fighting from the discard into active and still attack, so in this specific scenario there's no need to bundle the one with no energy up because he still can attach two energies and attack this turn. So now that's done, let's see. Area 0 underdepths, Nest Ball, Miraidon. And you see I search really deep into my deck right here. Start trimming down as much as possible, and that's to have the most chance of hitting on electric generators. We want to get as many cards into play as humanly possible before attacking, because we need to get the most damage out of this. We can hit 210 here, and the reason I don't hit harder is because there is no energy on his side in play. No, there's not any Pokemons except one Raging Bolt. My bench count for 190 because I have Zapdos from Pokemon Go, and his will count for 20, so that's why we only hit for 210, sadly. I use Star Alchemy now to search out the Secret Box. The reason I take Secret Box is because we haven't played Supporter yet, so we still have the Supporter option. We still haven't played any Generators, and it gives us just a good ability to take some cards out of the deck which we don't need in the deck. Looking in the back of this, when you see what I pick of this one, I discard, yeah, 2 energies and my Bravery Charm. What I could also have done was discard all 3 energy and then take Research and take the Generator as I do, and just take Research and the Bravery Charm, get that in hand, and then don't take the Academy at night. That way I could have researched to get a brand new hand, but I want to hit my generator, so That was not the move I did, but that was also an option to do. Now we Arven, we find another generator, and that's because we want to get energy into play quick. Here we Arven for electric generator, hit 1, and we still have like 10 energy into our deck at this point, so we should have pretty good odds of hitting. Get another one, and that means we get the attack. The reason I attach to Reiku when I only hit 1 is because I know most likely I will probably only hit 1 on the next one, and I need to get the attack. I need to get an attack off in turn 1. So, Fleet Foot, just in case we see another generator. We don't. Energy attach, retreat. And that's because we need that attack, but we also need research, so we Fleet Footed again before doing anything else. We have another Arven for next turn, which is amazing. That means we have more search in next turn. And I'm already thinking here, what should we play in next turn? We will play the Arven for a generator. What do we do if he discards our stadium and all that? That's something you need to think about before it's happening. So here, Lightning Rondo hits for 210. Sadly, not a KO, but still, it's the right way to sequence. You need to search out the cards that will help you win first. So yeah, that's one specific scenario here you saw. The rest of the game doesn't really matter. Now I'm just checking discard pile and so on to make sure I sequence right the next few turns. Okay, so that was me right on. Now we will take another deck, and that's a deck that's not really tested through. I've made it up for a video and had some decent results with it, and it's homebrew, so I am not optimized it yet for best sequencing, but I will still show how to sequence that correctly after that win condition. So, let's jump into it. And we are back. And now we are looking into our Poison Stall deck, a deck I have made. And it has a different win condition. Instead of focusing on hitting the electric generators, we will go for the ancient boosters and binding Mochi and try to damage as much as possible with poison and hit hard with Okidoki. So let's go into it. We have more switch options, so we don't need to search for the switch options, which something I really love about this deck. Okay, so looks like a kill Vangela, but we don't know it before we are in the game. He calls the coin flip, doesn't matter. But one thing that we will focus on here is try to get the pitch run into active and try to get the ancient booster onto my Brute Bonnet so we poison. We want to go first with this deck. The reason we go first is because we go on poison damage, so we can actually win in turn 1. Pitch around there, Brute Bonnet, good. What are we up against? Yeah, that's Galvantula. That's really good for us. Ah, he gets 2 in play. You can win on before even setting up with this deck, which one thing I really wait, what? Is that Galvantula or what is this? Nest Ball for... Check the hand. Think about Squawkabilly here. Yeah, we take Squawkabilly. The reason we take Squawkabilly is so we can still get that turn 1 poison damage going. Just discard it. We have 3 Dark Patches, so... Okay. So we get down Radiant Sneasler. And we pass. The reason I don't play the Ultra Ball here is because I want to use it next turn, and I don't have enough fodder to discard, which I don't need. Okay, Raging Bolt. What we will go for next turn is Petra on the EX1. Play Arven, get the poison damage going. Actually, Arven for Secret Box and Bravery Charm, no, the Ancient Booster might not be too bad here. So he squawked and seized. What did he discard? Double Sada. Also, one thing you need to stay aware of when you think about sequence is what do they have in discard pile. That's some of the more advanced stuff, is checking discards and making sure they don't have those tools they need and all that. Okay, he will attach, yeah, and he will Seal Dance and he will try to get the attack off. He will hit the attack. Okay, so he kills Petulant here. What do we do then? Oh, I know what the play is. So now I will give you the option to comment what the right play here is. Before doing it, I will give you 15 seconds now. Just quick down in the comments, comment what you think the right play would be. And now it's time for me to show it. I take Squawkabilly into active. Discard, discard. And get another Petulant. The reason I take another Petulant is because the poison tick is our win con and the price trade is not favorable for him. So Ancient Booster, Secret Box. Secret Box away everything. So we grab another Arven. Actually, no, we take Janine. We take... What else do we take? We take Ancient Booster, we take Pyrilios, we take Ultra Ball. And we take Petulant DX. We poison now. And we get this into active. It helps softening up the Raging Bolt. He should take 104, 110 damage in total. And because he has no Sadas, he has discarded 2 Sadas. Okay, another Ogre that's fine. He wants to draw as many cards as possible here, but he needs to hit an Electric Energy to attack. Which most likely he will, but there's a possibility he don't. If he don't hit it, I take Raging Bolt out. This next turn is my turn. Did he hit it? He boss. What does he boss? Pitcher on the EX. He hits it. He kills. Might not be too terrible. Because he damage, discards, selecting prize cards, gets up to 8. Now it takes the damage, and it's my turn. Fizz, flip the script. What should we do here? Actually, I think I just pass because I take the KO here on Raging Bolt. So he has no energy. No energy whatsoever in play. Okay. Can he set up? He has 2/2 in the discard. What I could go for was setting up Okie Dokie if possible. Wait, how? During your next turn, this opponent can attack. It's not a good matchup, for sure, and this deck is not tested enough. He will search his deck, take another... Wait, why not Crispin there? Why didn't he play Crispin there? That meant a for sure attack. Might just take pitch around here, unless he kills Lost City, Energy Search. Okay, yeah, this is just as good because there's pretty much no way we win here. Actually, we might have a chance. I think I can find a way to win here. Mm. You only gives you give 2 prizes, but take pitch around. Attach to pitch around. Haven't flipped the script yet. Flip the script now. Okay. And okay, I can't see that right now. But this should be able to get the last KO if needed. Yeah, this should be able to take the last KO. And we force him to discard more energy now. Takes 8, it's soften it up. He will have to discard 2 to KO. Okay, never mind. Tails, okay, maybe. Maybe. Pidgeron is a really good late game attacker, to be honest. He KOs Pidgeron here, but what the regular Pidgeron? What can we do to win here? It's not looking too great. Burst Brawl? Okay, that's good for me. Get that out of play. And pass. That's not a KO. If you don't have boss on hand, I might be able to win here. He needs boss in hand. If not, I take pitch around and KO the last one. But I do think he has boss. Pokemon catcher? Tails, 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 tails? No. Okay. He played well. But this just shows how the sequencing actually matters. We will concede it here because there's no reason to go through. We know what will happen now, we will lose the game. But that's the basics and a little bit more advanced. The advanced part comes in when you start checking that discard pile and what is their win condition, what do you need to do to win the game, and how do you actually play it correctly. One thing you can do if you want to get better at sequencing is find a pro player, Azul or something like that, playing your deck or a deck similar to yours, and then pause between a remove they make and actually think to yourself, what will they do in this scenario? And if they do what you think they will do, that's a good sign. That means you have understood what the correct way to sequence at that given point is. And if we do something different, then maybe ask in the comments, why did you do that instead of this? just so you learn what you could have changed to make a better sequence. But that will be it for me. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please let me know in the comments and leave a like. Subscribe to the channel. It helps a ton. And I hope you guys want to watch in the next. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one because I enjoy this and would love to see you guys again. So thanks for this one. See you guys. Peace out from here.